Skip Bayless. Ooh, what a punching bag he has become. Even Pat McAfee is now roasting Skip Bayless as he continues to get rightfully roasted by everyone. This is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Pat McAfee embarrassing Skip Bayless at the ESPYs as it concerned Damar Hamlin's heart attack on the football field. If you guys remember at the time, the Damar Hamlin heart attack was a scary moment for a lot of people, but Skip Bayless came out at the time with an ignorant tweet involving the situation. Pat McAfee rightfully called out Skip Bayless at the ESPYs for his lack of care for the health of Damar Hamlin. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So here it is. How awesome was it to see Pat McAfee roast Skip Bayless at the ESPYs? And honestly, I felt incredible about it. I felt awesome about it. I felt like Pat McAfee absolutely killed it with the roast of Skip Bayless. This roast of Skip Bayless is one of the main reasons why people love listening to Pat McAfee. I know that I am personally a Pat McAfee fan myself, just for the show that he puts out each and every day. The fact that he gets Aaron Rodgers there every Wednesday during football season. I love listening to Pat McAfee. He's fantastic with his content. There's a reason why ESPN is paying him $17 million a year. Let's see if Pat McAfee can turn around the dump that is currently residing ESPN right now, considering how many people they've had to lay off. So if Pat McAfee is as successful as what I think he can be, then he's going to elevate ESPN somewhat to an extent. But let's see what happens. But let's talk about what Pat McAfee said to Skip Bayless. So here's the quote for what he said, and I got this from the New York Post. So he says, quote, "This year we saw one of the most inspirational things in human history. Ladies and gentlemen, Damar Hamlin is here tonight. We all watched the situation on Monday Night Football as Joe Buck and Troy Aikman were trying to navigate the waters, and we all at home feared for the absolute worst. And Skip Bayless was like, get that dead body off the field. We got playoff implications on the line." That's what McAfee said, mockingly imitating a southern drawl and drawing laughter. And then it continues on saying, "He said it. The tweet's still up. Hashtag delete the tweet, Skip. Come on." He continued. And then he also says, "I still don't think Skip should have put that tweet out on Damar. I think that was a little insensitive. And the only thing that I'll get on Pat McAfee for is that he gave too much attention to what Skip Bayless said, because Skip Bayless is not relevant on a national stage anymore. And the fact that Skip Bayless is being mentioned at the ESPYs, that gives Skip Bayless the attention that he wanted. Skip Bayless is one of those people that does not care whether attention is good or bad. He just needs attention. And that's why his show Undisputed is failing, because a lot of people realize that Skip Bayless, he says stuff just to draw reactions from other people. And a lot of people, they don't take that from Skip Bayless. That's why a lot of people don't take him seriously. Only Stephen A. Smith likes working for Skip Bayless. Why else do you think almost every colleague hates working for Skip Bayless? But why do you think almost nobody wants to work for Skip Bayless now? I mean, there's a lot of people that could certainly fill in the role of Shannon Sharpe or Undisputed, but Skip Bayless seems to have trouble getting one person on there. I know he keeps talking about his little friend, Lil Wayne, but I'm feeling more and more uncomfortable about it just because of the fact he keeps talking about Lil Wayne as if he's some trophy instead of another human being, because he keeps bragging about, oh, look at me, look at Lil Wayne, me and him are together, look at that, look at how awesome we look together. And people think it's absolutely ridiculous with the way that he keeps talking about Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne's not even an actual sports talker. He's a rapper, for goodness sake. And Lil Wayne, I know that he puts out really good content for the rap community, but come on, man. Lil Wayne is not going to be your real debate partner. I've also heard Skip Bayless talk about, oh, I'm going to go ahead and put Charles Barkley, and we're going to go ahead and do battle. Come on, Charles, come on. And Charles Barkley is probably looking at him and thinking, is this guy stupid? Is he that dumb to the point where I would waste my time arguing with him every day for 2.5 hours when I could just go on TNT and make great content there and be a great co-host for the pregame and postgame show? Charles Barkley is like, man, I ain't wasting my time for that. I ain't here to listen to no Skip Bayless. What Skip Bayless even know about the sport of basketball anyway? He don't know nothing about football. He don't know nothing about basketball. Now, apparently, he knows nothing about basic humanitarian life. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and read you guys what Skip Bayless said on Twitter. So he says, quote, "No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant." Now, I get where Skip Bayless is coming from. For the people that want to defend Skip Bayless, which is very few and far in between, I can understand where Skip Bayless is coming from, because he did say that it was irrelevant. However, what I have a problem with Skip Bayless is the fact that he's never actually apologized for this. And normally, I'm not for apologizing. I'm not here for cancel culture, but that was uncalled for by Skip Bayless. I mean, we just saw saw a real man get a heart attack, and we've seen people have heart attacks in real life, and we've seen people die from them. Or if you haven't seen it, you damn sure have probably heard about it. And for Skip Bayless to tweet about that seems to be very insensitive. There was another human being's life on the line, and this was the first thing Skip Bayless was thinking about. Now, this is coming from me, first of all. I'm a die-hard NFL fan. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't miss an NFL game if he can help himself. I love football. I love seeing how the games are being played out. But to question that as the first thing in your mind when you see Damar Hamlin having a heart attack, what is wrong with you, Skip Bayless? And this is exactly why people don't want to work with him. Why does Jenny Taft talk so much smack about Skip Bayless? Why does Shannon Sharpe repeatedly like tweets that disparage Skip Bayless? These are reasons why right here. Because people feel like Skip Bayless is insensitive and that he's not talking properly about these kind of things at all. Look, you can give out as many hot takes as you want. You have the freedom of speech to go ahead and talk stupidly as much as you want. Nobody can stop you. But we have the right to also trash you as well. Just because you have the right to talk stupidly, that doesn't stop other people from being able to roast you for being an idiot. And that tweet about Damar Hamlin was uncalled for. And this is not a political issue. This is not a Democrat-Republican kind of thing. This is a simply humanitarian life. These are basic human rules out here that Skip Bayless just violated. And for him to talk the way that he talked about Damar Hamlin, I'm glad someone called him out. I'm glad Pat McAfee put him back in his place. And Pat McAfee, this is why a lot of people respect you, and this is why you're getting paid $17 million a year to do your own show, because he knows what he's doing. That's why he's an absolute star in the media. As for Skip Bayless, this is why the popularity of Skip Bayless has greatly declined. This is because a lot of people cannot handle what he is saying, and rightfully so. For him to talk about what he said about Damar Hamlin, I got a big issue with that. So I just have beef with Skip Bayless over that as well. And it's not even just about the Damar Hamlin thing. It's about the fact that he disrespected Shannon Sharpe 2 days after the Damar Hamlin tweet, when Shannon Sharpe addressed on Undisputed, and he tried to address Skip about what happened. He said he wanted Skip to take that tweet down. And what did Skip Bayless do? He didn't even let Shannon Sharpe finish his sentence. Now, I'm no Shannon Sharpe defender. I'm not going to be one of those guys that says Shannon Sharpe is the best to have ever done sports media. I'm not going to say that he's great at sports media either, but Shannon Sharpe was in the right here about Damar Hamlin. For Skip Bayless to talk how he talked about Damar Hamlin, it was very insensitive at best case for Skip Bayless, and it was very rude worst case scenario for Skip Bayless. Either way though, it does not paint Skip Bayless in a good light, and his roast at the ESPYs shows why Skip Bayless cannot find a co-host to replace Shannon Sharpe, and rightfully so. I'm not normally for cancel culture, but if Skip Bayless got canceled from sports media, I don't think a lot of people would lose sleep over it. So that is why it was beyond awesome to see Pat McAfee roast Skip Bayless at the ESPYs. I even found it hilarious. Now, before I go do my outro, I want to let you guys know that I will be taking next week off on the channel, as I will be on vacation. Matter of fact, I'm going to be in Ohio with my family, so I just want to let y'all know that. Also, thank you to the people who have watched my content, liked my videos, and subscribed to the channel. It certainly means a lot to me, and you guys are the reason why this channel is still running at the rate that it is. Now remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That will be for the @DustinTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinTran and Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video. Comment down below. Check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.